Yan, so hello. So this would be the continuation of problem 3.2. So I think na-solve na natin yung problems from letter A to letter H. So this time we will tackle about more on refrigeration engineering, application to air conditioning, which letter I, what is the mass of R11 refrigerant in pounds per minute with a given evaporator and condenser temperatures. The evaporator temperature or the maintained temperature is at negative 20 C, and the condenser temperature is 30 degrees Celsius. Okay? So I think kailangan meron tayong table dyan. Sige, so letter I. Continue lang natin. So letter I. Ano ang mass ng R11? Or the mass of the refrigerant na lang. Tawagin natin itong mass ng refrigerant, capital R. In anong units nga? Units nga ay pounds per minute. Okay? And pounds per minute. In pounds per minute. One mass of R11 per minute if the temperature, the evaporator, is at negative 20 degrees Celsius and the condenser temperature is at 30 degrees Celsius. So application ng Ref N. So gagawin muna natin is i-drawing muna natin yung air conditioning unit natin. Okay? So ito yung ACU natin. Siyempre, pumasok at 0.1. Meron tayong dry bulb temperature at 0.1 and we have, I think, given yata yung relative humidity at 0.1. Nasolve natin lahat yan. At 0.2, meron tayong dry bulb temperature at 0.2, which is coincidentally equal to the dew point temperature at 0.2. At syempre, if not stated, for cooling and dehumidifying process, the relative humidity is equal to 100%. Tapos syempre, meron tayong refrigerant coils. Yan, tapos syempre, papasok muna yan sa ating compressor. Tapos, pupunta sa condenser. Simple vapor compression cycle lang tayo. Tapos, papasok sa ating expansion valve. Okay? Tapos, dyan dadaan yung mass of refrigerant. Yan yung hinahanap. Okay? And take note, yung heat na kailangan, at yung load or the heat load or the refrigeration load na kailangan para i-cool yung hangin, to cool and dehumidify moist air from 0.1 to 0.2 is ilang tons of refrigeration. So, I think, tingnan natin kung ano yung nakalagay dyan. So, ang tons of refrigeration niya is, I think that is, in kilowatts na lang, 510.6 kilowatts. So, yung QA niya is what? 510.6 kilowatts. Nasolve natin kanina, kahapon. 510.6 ba? Tama? 510.6. Okay? So, alam natin sa evaporator that the evaporator is also your air conditioning unit. So, we know that the QA is simply equal to the mass of refrigerant. Tapos tawagin natin itong mga point na to. Kung hanggang fault to, tawagin natin itong 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, then 0.8. Mass of refrigerant, H5 minus H8. At yung H5 and H8, yan yung mga enthalpies ng R11. So pinakamaganda dyan guys is mag-drawing tayo ng pH diagram for R11. Okay? So pH diagram for R11. Yan. So at 0.1, at 0.5, this is a saturated vapor. And yung temperature na binanggit dyan is at negative 20 degrees Celsius. So punta tayo sa table ng R11. I think this is it. Yan. Sanapin natin yung at negative 20 C. So at negative 20 C, to, and this would be a saturated vapor. So ang HG nga is 378.66. So balik tayo doon. So hence ito ang H5 is 378.66 kilojoules per kilogram. Okay? Stand natin ito. Tapos, ang 0.5, magkakaroon ng isentropic compression. Siyempre, may temperature yan. May pressure din yan. Okay? Pressure 5. At ano yung pressure 5 dyan? That is a saturation pressure at negative 20 C. And that is 15.78. Okay? So, 15.78 kilopascal absolute equal. Tapos magkakaroon ng isentropic compression from 0.5 to a pressure ng sa 0.6. And pressure is also equal to the saturation pressure at a given condenser temperature. So punta ulit tayo sa R11 table at hanapin natin yung at 30 C. So this is the table for R11. So at 30 C, ang pressure niya po ay 125.38 degrees Celsius. So dito pala, this is 125.38 degrees Celsius. Tapos magkakaroon tayo ng isentropic compression from 0.5 to 0.6. At this stage, yung 0.5 to 0.6, the entropy is equal to constant. So hanapin naman natin yung enthalpy ng 0.6 using chart ng R11 na refrigerant. So yan. So ito yung chart natin ng R11. Clean up ko lang siya. So sabi, this is at what? 125.38 C. Tapos ano yung entropy muna at 0.5? So hanapin din natin yung S5. No? So at S5, ang S5 is equal to the R11 table at negative 20 C. Ang S5 that is SG. Kasi saturated vapor yan eh. 1.70885. Sulat natin. So 1.70885 kilojoule per kilogram plus Kelvin. And we know this is an isentropic compression. The specific entropies at 0.5 and 0.6 are constant. Are equal pala, sorry. Kung equal yan, punta tayo ngayon sa chart ng R11 at hanapin muna natin yung pressure na 125.38 kilopascal. Okay? Ito yung chart natin po. And sige, i-zoom in ko. Yan, 125.38. Since this is 100, tas ilang gradation? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is 150. Sorry. 5 to. So 200. 200 minus 100 divide 50. Kasi 5 eh. Divide 5 pala, sorry. That is 20. So ang gradation niya is 120, 140, 160, 180, and 200. Yan siya. At ang natin is 125. So kung 125 yan, okay. May ruler pala dito. Yan. So i-drawing natin ang 125. I think dito siya. Yan. 125 kilopascals and yung entropy niya, that is 1.7885, parang 1.71 na natin approximate. So I think 1.71 ito. Yan. So ito yung point na i-consider natin. Yan. Highlight lang ito. Ating kulay pula. Ito. At ano yung enthalpy associated dyan? And that is, kung ito 410, 415, kalahati ng 410 at 415. So, ano yun? That is 412.5. Yun yung ating enthalpy at 0.6. Hence, enthalpy at 0.6 is 412.5 kilojoules per kilogram. At 0.7, this is what? Saturated liquid. So, tandaan natin sa standard vapor compression cycle, at 0.5, the refrigerant is a saturated vapor. At 0.6, wait, let me check if this is recorded. Ayan, recorded na siya. At 0.6, the refrigerant is at superheated vapor. And at 0.7, due to heat rejection, we convert the saturated superheated vapor to saturated liquid. So saturated liquid, yung may subscript na F. Remember your thermodynamics too. Yeah. At alam natin, from 0.6 to 7, isobaric heat rejection yan. From 0.7, hanapin natin yung HF at 30C. So pull tayo sa R11 table. Balik punta tayo sa 30C. Yan. Then at 30C, ang HF niya is, see? HF is 226.10. 226.10. H7, that is 226.10 kilojoules per kilogram. At nagkataon na yung 0.7 equal din yan sa 0.8 kasi alam natin in the expansion valve, that is an isenthalpic process or wire drawing process. And from process 8 to 5 or 5 to 8 or 8 to 5, that is what an isobaric heat addition. Okay? So ang kailangan natin ito yung QA sa isobaric heat addition. Kasi dito ito this is QA. And this is heat rejection. And this is what? The work of the compressor. Okay? At ang work ng expansion valve naman is 0 kasi wala namang work associated doon since the enthalpies are equal. Okay? So meron na tayong ang H5, meron tayong H8 at ang QA equal din sa QA ng refrigeration load ng air conditioning unit. So isolve na natin. So we have 510.6 kilowatts is equal to the mass of refrigerant, the enthalpy at 0.5, that is 378.66, and the enthalpy at 0.8 is 226.10. Then shift solve, what is the mass of refrigerant? But take note, this is in kilograms per second. So mamaya mag-convert tayo. So ang sagot, that is 3.347 for significant figures. So 3.347 in kilograms of R11 per second. Okay? But take note, we need to convert from kilograms per second to pounds per minute. So we have mass of refrigerant is simply 3.347 kilograms of refrigerant per second times 60 seconds to 1 minute. And we know that 1 kilogram is equal to 2.25 pounds. Okay? So ano po yung mass of refrigerant in pounds per minute? So 3.347, 60 times 2.25. So ang answer natin that is 442.8 for significant figures. 442.8 pounds of refrigerant per minute. Yun yung answer natin. Okay? That is for the letter I for the refrigeration engineering application. Okay? Then let's proceed to letter J. Sa reheater naman, what is the mass of supplied steam? I think that may pull na. Mass of supplied steam. Yan. Sige. J na tayo. So letter J. Ano naman yung mass of steam, MS required? If yung pressure of steam is equal to 5, I think that is 5 megapascals. If I am not mistaken, 5 megapascals. So yan yung magpapainit ng hangin sa reheater coils. Okay? So let me draw first the reheating unit. So ito yung reheater. Tapos papasok dyan at 0.2 na may dry bulb temperature at 0.2 at may enthalpy at 0.2. Pagkalabas din dyan ay 0.3 na may dry bulb temperature at 0.3 and enthalpy at 0.3. At alam natin this is what? Sensible heating. Tapos, ang ano kasi dyan is ang magpapainit kasi sa hangin is steam coil. So may steam coils tayo dyan. Tapos may mag-generate nung steam. Siyempre, yun yung steam generating unit natin. Okay? Tapos siyempre, ipapump yan ng ating steam pump. Okay? Yan. Ang goal natin is para malaman yung mass of steam. Ngayon, kapag hindi binigay sa problem, yung condition ng steam, kunyari, this is 0.8 na, no? So ito ay 0.9 at ito ay 0.10. Kunyari, hindi binigay sa problem. Automatic, yung steam na mag-e-enter sa steam coils, yan ay laging, di sinabi sa problem, yan ay laging saturated vapor. Okay? Tapos naman yung mag-leave sa heating coils, kapag i-instate sa problem, yan ay laging saturated liquid. Unless, kaya nagbigay ng quality. Automatic wet vapor mixturing steam. Remember lang yung thermodynamics too. Okay? Yan. Tapos, ano pa? At this is a constant pressure process as well. So we know that the pressure 9 is equal to pressure 10 is equal to 5 megapascals. Hence, by energy balance on the heating coils, sige, drawing natin yung heating coils. So ito yung heating coils natin. At yung heating coils, yun yung magpo-produce ng init. Yan yung QRH. Okay? Yung heater load. Tapos papasok dyan at 0.9 na may enthalpy at 0.9. Paglabas at 0.10 na may enthalpy at 0.10. By energy balance, energy in is equal to energy out, such that the change of energy of the system must be equal to 0. So pumasok yung enthalpy at 0.9. Tapos paglabas naman, the reheater load plus enthalpy at 0.10. So ang reheater load in steam side is simply the mass of steam, H9 minus H10. But take note, H9 is simply HF at pressure ng steam na given, then H10, tawagin na natin siyang HF. And H10, that is Hg. Baliktad. Ang H9 natin, yan yung Hg. At the given pressure of steam, tawagin na siyang Hg. At yung H10, yan yung HF, the saturated enthalpy of saturated liquid to the given saturated pressure. HF. At pressure ng steam, tawagan siyang HF na lang. Hence, the reheater load is simply the mass of steam, Hg minus Hf. But we know the difference of the enthalpies of saturated vapor and saturated liquid is the enthalpy of evaporation, HFG. In which case, this is HFG at a given pressure ng steam. So, sige, solve na natin. So, ano ba yung reheater load natin? So, ang reheater load is, I think sinolve natin yun, QRH sa letter C. Yung heat supply ng reheater, that is 72.11 kilowatts. So we have 72.11 kilowatts. Tapos we have the 72.11 kilowatts mass of steam. Tapos ano yung HFG? Kunin natin sa table ng saturation pressure. Table 2. So hanapin natin, naka-megapascal yan, mag-ingat kayo. Kaya tingnan nyo yung 5 megapascal, hindi kilopascal. At 5 megapascal, ang HFG niya, according sa steam table, is 1640.1. 1640.1 kilojoules per kilograms of steam. So tingnan natin kung ano yung sagot at ano yung units na required. So ang units na required ay kilograms per second lang. Okay? So, yun na, sagot na ka. Ano ang mass of steam? In kilograms per second. So 72.11 over 1640.1. That is 0.0437. 0.04397 kilograms of steam per second. Yun yung sagot sa letter J. Okay? So next naman tayo. Ilan na lang? Dami pa na ito, Diyos ko. Hanggang L. So we have the sensible heat ratio. Okay? Letter K, madali lang ito. Ano naman ang SHR or the sensible heat ratio? So sensible heat ratio, alam natin yan, that is the ratio of the sensible heat to the total heat load. And we know that the total heat load is the sum of the sensible heat and the latent heat load. So the sensible heat ratio is simply, ano yung sensible heat load? Yung binanggit na, I think binanggit sa problem yung sensible heat load and latent. So 135-34. So 135 is the sensible heat load and the latent heat load is 34 kilowatts. 135 is 34. Ano ang sensible heat ratio? So ang sagot is 0.7983. Yan. Okay? Then, think last na, letter L. Ano yung for a contact factor of 80%, ano yung apparatus tube? Okay? If the contact factor, ito yung percentage or the percentage of moist air that is in contact with the cooling coil. So our contact factor associated to with the air conditioning unit. If the contact factor given is 80%, 0.80, ano ang ADPT or the apparatus different temperature? Alam natin, the contact factor or the cooling coil efficiency, yung difference ng temperature ng 0.1 mas the reliable temperature at 0.2 over the reliable temperature at 0.1 minus the apparatus dew point temperature. So 0.80 is equal to the reliable temperature at 0.1, that is 32, minus the reliable temperature at 0.2. Tingnan natin ulit sa problem. So the reliable temperature at 0.1, 32. The reliable temperature at 0.2, yung nakalagay doon. And that is 12.8 kasi dew point at 0.2 din yan eh. 12.8, ba? Yes, 12.8. 12.8 minus 12.8 tapos 32 minus ADPT. Okay? Ano ang apparatus dew point temperature? Sige, save solve. 12.8 ito guys. So the apparatus dew point would be 8 degrees Celsius. Okay? Sakto. Ayan lang. I think that's it. The continuation of problem 3.2. Next recorded video will talk about yung what if may recirculation na ng hangin. Okay? Sige. Let me unshare my screen. Stop recording. Thank you.